Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, January 4th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I listen to where I am called to show up in my personal responsibility. And this is Mars shifting signs day, and we're finally going to do the giveaway today. I'm going to do that near the end, so you got to watch. Mars shifting signs. Mars moving into Capricorn for the next month and a half about. It's right around the mid-February. I think it's like February 13th or 15th. I'm not exactly sure. That Mars moves into Aquarius. So for this next month and a half, Mars is helping us walk our talk. Mars is putting action behind our responsibility. Mars is helping us work on our active alignment to be actionable when it comes to what we want to manifest. So if you have done New Year's resolutions, if you have goals, really staying in integrity with this alignment, the alignment of your goals, will serve so much. I think a lot of people speak about how long it takes to build a habit. And I actually feel like a Mars transit is a really good time to build a habit. And so this Mars transit through Capricorn, for instance, if you want to feel better, healthy, whatever, be healthier, this is a good time to walk your talk, literally, like take yourself on walks. This is the time to build a new structure in your life and take the actions. So it's a very powerful transit. Now, one of the things that kept coming up, actually pulled a card, is, Mars can be, Mars and Capricorn can both be very ambitious. And so with Mars and Capricorn, we need to be aware of not running over anybody in front of us. We're all walking each other home. We're all trying to, succeed on our own personal path. We are all succeeding on our own personal path. It is already happening. Sometimes this combination of energies, I'm going to be fair and say, I have Mars and Capricorn. I don't usually embrace that energy that much because I don't feel it, but this is a good thing. Sometimes that Mars and Capricorn energy can crawl over others to get to where it's going. I'm not calling myself out. That is actually something I absolutely do not do. But it is something to be aware of. People are not stepping stones on your way to where you're going. And if you utilize them as such, just recognize that things come back around in that way, right? I love this card. So my usual deck is being occupied right now. I'm in the middle of typing up somebody's year ahead reading. That's an option. You can get it typed up for you. Option 1 or option 2. So the cards are occupied. And so I was like, let me pull one of these. And I pulled the Interconnectedness card. It's the 8 of Lotus. It's the 8 of Spirit. And it's just a reminder, we're all connected. You can never really harm anybody without harming yourself. And so keep that in mind. We're working together. We're walking each other back home. And I think that's a really important mentality to keep in mind as we move forward. It goes hand in hand with yesterday's reminder that there's more than enough love. Because when there's more than enough love, you don't need to use somebody as a stepping stone. So be aware of that ambition energy, though, over the next 40 days. I just saw my computer glitch, and hopefully it did not glitch in the recording because that was terrible. All right. Anything else for Mars and Capricorn? Don't overdo it is the other message that I'm hearing. Capricorn energy, again, can be very ambitious and can want to do all the things. And you have Mars, like, hi, I'm here, I'm ready. But sometimes, the original glyph for Capricorn was one of a sea goat. It was not just a mountain goat climbing the mountains. It was a sea goat. So In my mind, the sea goat can go in water and flow. There's times when it's time to be in the soul flow and time to climb the mountains. So it's really up to you to listen to how that flow goes. And we got some, water energy here. So we've also got like a little UFO energy coming in. So that's interesting. We'll see how that goes. Besides this Mars and Capricorn energy today, which shifts at 6:58 a.m., you may be feeling a little less than energized. As Mars is at 0 degrees for the next day or so. Take it easy. You are co-creating with spirit. And you gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him. You gotta know, when you gotta pick up the pace, when it's time to move a little faster, and when it's time to pull back. Be easy. Finding that balance. We have the moon in Libra, helping us find and work that balance. We actually have the moon in Libra today, meeting up with the South Node. And so there may be some old repeating patterns coming up with this South Node connection. How do you honor who you are instead of getting shouldy? That's a thing with Mars and Capricorn. Anything Capricorn can get shouldy. The societal demands the true responsibility of things. Watch for that and watch for repeating patterns where you try to create that harmony outside of yourself, and inside you're like, this isn't what I really want. This isn't it, right? The moon in Libra will connect with Mercury today as well. Mercury, it is direct in Sagittarius, but it is very slow. It still hasn't moved off of that 22-degree energy, that master energy. This is also some beautiful inspiration energy, helping give us vision that we can then take action for. And how can your vision be interconnected? All right, so let's do the thing, and then I'm going to show you the other cards. So we're going to spin the wheel. Let's see if you can hear it. It is very hearable. It's very, very hearable in here. Ta-da! Well, this is very exciting. Let's see if you can see it. Sherry Wheeler. Okay, so I do this giveaway because there are people who every day like and comment on my posts. And I appreciate the heck out of it because it is comments and likes and shares that put me out there and that helped me survive and make money. Sherry has been liking and commenting on my posts for years. So, here you are. You get a reading. Message me when you hear this. It's very exciting. Thank you to everybody else who participated and left comments. It was really nice to look through everybody and put you in the running. Comment more. I get to know you through the comments, and I appreciate getting to know everybody. It's really nice to know who resonates. So let's finish up with the cards. All right, so this one I pulled from Light Seekers, or Light Seers, and I pulled the Tower card. And this feels, connected to the interconnectedness. There's a lot of Tower stuff going on in the world right now, and there's going to continue to be. What I love about this deck is that it has mantras. And in the mantra for this is, in chaos, I move towards the brightest light. Sometimes you being the brightest light is good. Don't be afraid to be a bright light in challenging times, as I throw the card. Now, the High Priestess came out with that and says, I have the answers I seek, and by following the truth, I find them. We all have the answers. We all have the answer to the piece that we play in these times, in these interconnected times, right? Keep that in mind. You know the way forward and through. There's nothing to be afraid of. There is a divine orchestration happening. Work with spirit. Play your part. It's so important in this interconnectedness. And the last one is, I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. There's more than enough love in all of us. This is a card of staying grounded. It's a card of being reminded of the abundance within you, within your life, and around you. Ground yourself into that. Just important energies. Now, it's not saying that tower stuff is going to erupt. I think there's plenty of tower stuff going on in the world right now. Oof, so much. Be the light, because we are all connected, and you turning on the lights here does make a difference over there, no matter what anybody says. And sometimes that is your role to play. Sometimes there's more. Sometimes activism is more. And that's beautiful too. Step up where you're called to. All right. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. If you would like a 2024 year ahead reading, please email me about that. I'm having so much fun doing this write-up. I put a lot of information and time and energy into it. So, besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are. Namaste.